Insurance dudes are on a mission to escape being handcuffed by our agencies.
How? By uncovering the secrets to creating a predictable, consistent, and profitable agency sales machine.
I am Craig Pretzinger.
I am Jason Feldman.
We are agents.
We are insurance dudes.
We talk about this a lot with, we help insurance agents, and we have a system that we've used in our agencies, and a lot of agencies have kind of emulated some of these things that we do. And it's very similar, right? If you buy leads over here, or you just do this one thing, it isn't awesome. You have to consider all of the various pieces as they go in to that system, right? And the same thing here. You were thinking of, okay, we have to consider the profile. We have to consider this. We have to consider all of these different things before we actually go out there and do it. Because if we miss it, it's gonna be a problem. And
yes.
It's awesome.
Yes, 100%. And then after having the product, it's a lot of things like where are you going to store where's the storage?
Yeah, more stuff. Yeah.
Who's going to distribute the product to make sure everything is in there within 3 days? That's a lot of things that, with startups, get going. Essentially, if you get a big break or something, do you have a manufacturer that can provide that? So those were things, like I said, like one of our co-founders is Fred Taylor, future Hall of Famer, Jaguars, NFL.
Oh, wow. That Fred Taylor. Okay.
The Fred Taylor. Yeah, the Fred Taylor.
Did he sign the coffee that you sent over? You had Fred sign the coffee, right?
I'll get that. I'll get a jersey for you too. That's what we're going to do too.
No way.
100%. So, eventually through his podcast called The Pivot and a lot of cool things that he's involved with, we're ready to be able to fulfill all of these expectations and opportunities that we're blessed to have.
Super cool. How did Fred get on board?
Fred got on board because I met Fred. I'm a filmmaker and photographer, and I still work with a lot of athletes and artists, and I built a very strong relationship with Fred from around 4 years ago. And when I came to developing this product, it was very well rounded around what would an NFL legend need to what could a filmmaker, a student, an accountant, an insurance person, so he was very involved in the project in picking the right mushrooms and picking the right properties for us to, develop these.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Love it. And so you guys started back in December of last year?
Yes, December 5th is the day I started writing down my notes. I was looking over them the other day. I have my diary. Yeah, I was writing December 5th. I started. We went through different, so many different ideas, so many different names, so many different routes and turns that we were able to do. But it was always, now you look back on it, it was like everything was perfect. I actually went down to Colombia to film our story and content. And one of my best friends, or really one of my best friends, he was like, hey, I have these, I know this girl, that's a coffee expert. I think you should meet her and tell her about your project. And we were just getting started. Boom, I met Laura. And then, we have a lot of pieces and interesting things about us that have built that has made us, create a very special product.
Super cool. So what's on the roadmap for next year?
So for next year, we have, of course, developing different products. We want to come out with things such as chocolate espresso beans, to ground coffee, to different ways of drying and roasting our coffee. We want to go ahead and develop a subscription club and member and community in which our packaging and everything will actually change and make you feel part of a big community that we're trying to build. That's really what we're trying to do. We're trying to build a community of health conscious individuals that are trying to be better every day in their respective fields and really don't have to change much. Just drink coffee with with the right
Yeah.
properties in it. But yeah, just a good community around there. Work with Laura a lot, and she can tell you on our plans as far as our coffee goes to develop even a better tasting and yeah, amazing product for you guys.
Nice.
That's right. That's right. We are looking for different profiles in flavor. We are looking for changing maybe roasting levels or playing with the coffee itself, because for us it's important to consume a very good coffee in terms of quality, flavors, and everything. So as we can play a lot also with the coffee, we want to make different tries to do different results on flavor and profiles.
Cool. So you mentioned that at the beginning of the interview, the story on ESPN where they brought up the coffee. So I'm assuming, regardless of however the weird part of it went, like I'm assuming that you got some phone calls after after your coffee was mentioned on ESPN, right? You got some orders. So was it a situation where there was too many orders and you couldn't fill it? Like what happened after that?
The funny part about that, and something that is bad and good, is that at that moment we hadn't officially launched our website yet.
Oh no.
So it was like, but Pat McAfee is somebody that we have a very good relationship with. He already invited us, to actually go on the show.
Oh, okay.
Introduce our product, and he's a very super cool guy that we're gonna have another chance at it. But at that moment, yeah, we didn't have we did get calls. No, we did get calls from a lot of people that watch. Actually, I had no idea that many people that I knew watched the Pat McAfee show, because they were like, "You guys were on the Mushroom Coffee. Did you hear?" Blah, blah, blah. I hadn't. They told me about it because I woke up. I didn't even watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a funny moment. It was a very true moment, because just like Pat, a lot of people are gonna think that and will think that as soon as they hear our name.
Yeah.
And that's something that we're constantly educating our community on. In that mushrooms, there's actually a lot of different species per se, and very healthy, very good properties that you can find depending on what you're looking for.
Yep.
We have also one thing is ice cream, mushroom ice cream that we want to develop, and yeah, just looking to hit every ritual and every big celebration that we have in our day with a nourishment moment. That's our goal.
Yeah, I like that. I like being intentional about what you actually eat and consume, and thinking about it, and picking the right things and sourcing, all that kind of stuff is really important. I don't think we think about that, as we line up at McDonald's and that whole thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Well, cool. So I'm assuming at this point you do have a web page now, right?
Of course.
So how would somebody go to that web page and what would they see?
Right. Our web page is drinkmushroomcoffee.com, and you can also find us on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
You can also find us on Instagram as the Mushroom Coffee Company. You can find us on TikTok.
You run ads on Instagram?
Look, the funny thing is right now, everything that we've done is being organic because we wanted to establish ourselves and establish our brand. And because of the people that we've known, we were featured in the Huffington Post last week.
Oh wow! So that got a bump, I'm sure.
Yeah, a lot of things that are happening just because of who we are, and mainly who Freddy is here in the United States, and the following that he has, and DJ Swearinger, and very cool, interesting pieces that we had to our team. And so we were really focused on establishing ourselves, establishing our name, establishing our look, our product. The reviews that we've gotten are very good, from taste to product, packaging to design. So we're very, very happy. And after that's our next step. That's something we have a campaign ready to launch within the next 2 weeks, which that'll be our first big wave of investment in ads and that type of marketing. And we think now we're at the point where we're ready to say to the public, more than the personal people, close people, just come buy our coffee.
Yeah.
Everything's well.
Awesome.
Yeah, 100%.
Cool. Well, thanks so much for jumping on with us today. I am so excited to try this. Like, I've been wanting to get into mushroom coffee just because I've read so many good benefits of just the mushrooms in general. So
Lion's mane is huge for cognitive. I need to really get on that because I'm getting in my advanced years here. I'm up in my 90s.
Lion's mane is huge, but look, Lion's mane just has a lot of marketing behind it. Cordyceps is just as important.
Cordyceps?
Chaga is just as important. Having good coffee is just as important because it is a fruit. As Laura has taught us, it is a fruit.
Good fruit.
You need to have a good fruit. Yeah. So that's what we do. And be careful with other brands. I don't know if I'm allowed to name any brands like Rise or anything out there in this podcast.
I don't know.
With other brands because, they use things like mycelated oats and stuff like that are not exactly mushroom fruit extract. And they don't have proper procedure.
Oh, they're just putting the mycelium in, not the mushrooms?
The oats, man. So they have
the oats, like what they're growing the spores on?
It's like if you were buying potatoes and they just send you some dirt and stuff and they just say you eat this.
Eat this dirt.
Yeah, that's what they do. So that's be careful, but that's what we do. We have the best product out there. We taste the best. And we continue to grow and that's where we're at.
So awesome. One more time on that website.
drinkmushroomcoffee.com.
drinkmushroomcoffee.com.
That's it.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Any last words? Anything else you wanted to drop, or are we good?
No, that's it. Thank you guys so much for having us.
Thank you for coming on. It's been awesome.
Thanks so much.
100%. Thank you guys. Have a beautiful day, man.
Thank you.
See you guys.
See you. Bye.
Enjoy coffee.
See ya.
Thank you.